Hey, what is going on, you classless camera-ups? Coming at you with a Scovillain deck here. I know it's not a Shrouded Fable deck, really. I mean, we do have the new Pheasantipity from Shrouded Fable, but I'm kind of run out of Shrouded Fable decks in general, like new Shrouded Fable decks to work on. I ran into someone playing this deck on the ladder the other day, and it inspired me to make a build because the deck looked sick and a ton of fun, and it definitely is sick and a ton of fun. Before we jump into it, though, I know y'all are wondering, Azul, dope shirt, where'd you get it? The answer, as always, is qualitypatchdesigns.com. Check them out, link in the description. They got more than just t-shirts over there for Pokemon merch. They got everything: blankets, desk mats, beanies, hats, you name it, they got it. qualitypatchdesigns.com. Link in the description. Code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So what does Scovillain EX do? I'm sure a lot of you don't know. It is a stage 1 Pokemon, 260 HP, for 2 grass energy, 2 head crushing for 140 damage. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand, and then discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So it's kind of a disruption, hand disruption style deck, mill hand disruption, but we're also doing damage and drawing prize cards. So that's our main attacker, basically our only attacker in the deck. And the way we set it up is with the grass Ogerpon and energy switch Teal Dance to accelerate the energy to itself, and then energy switch it from the Teal Mask Ogerpon over to our Scovillain EX, and then we're attacking with that 2-head crushing attack. We're trying to attack with like 3 of these throughout the game. The only other attacker that we have in here is the Ursaluna EX. I'm not sold on this yet. It was kind of a last minute addition that I only played a couple games with. Theoretically really good against Raging Bolt to help close out games. Now we could just attack with more Scovillains over and over again, but we're only doing 140 damage with this thing, so it's really not that much. So being able to hit a little bit harder at the end of the game with an Ursaluna makes sense. Is it worth the inclusion? I'm not sure. For other setup in this deck, we are running an Arven engine, and I'm not sure Arven is the best way to go. Now we want to be pretty aggressive with hand disruption, so we do have Ionos in here, of course, as the other draw supporter. I don't have anything like Judge in here, but if our opponent doesn't take the first KO, I feel pretty comfortable about our situations most of the time. And if our opponent does take the first knockout, well, then if we have Iono, that's great. But if we don't, we can unfair stamp them. We can use Arven for unfair stamp, put them down to 2 cards in hand as soon as like turn 2, well, our turn 2, and then discard one of their 2-card hand and the top card of their deck. That's pretty oppressive on the second turn of the game. So the unfair stamp combo is usually what we go for. Our opponent usually gets the first knockout, but if they don't, then we're just attacking first, which feels pretty good. So we got the Arven for that. With that, I do play a Rotom V in here and a Cleffa. So the reason I like the Cleffa alongside the Rotom, they both kind of do the same thing, but we've seen this in Charizard before. If we go first, can't use Cleffa, obviously, because we can't attack on our first turn, so we lean on the Rotom a little bit through a Nest Ball for our Rotom to draw some cards with the Insta Charge to set up for that turn 2 combo. And if we go second, we have the option of the Rotom or the Cleffa, but Buddy Poffin can only find Cleffa. It can't find Rotom, so depending on the composition of our hand and our board, whatever, we might want to go with the Rotom over the Cleffa, or the Cleffa over the Rotom, excuse me, depending on what we have set up on that second turn. If we only have Buddy Poffin to get some draw power, then we go with the Cleffa. If we have a little bit more to work with, then we might want to go with the Rotom instead. And because we're playing Arven, because we're playing Rotom, we also get to play for Sealstone as the super powerful setup card that it is. Unfortunately, Rotom is our only V Pokemon, but that's basically good enough. And then the other support Pokemon we have in here is the Pheasantipity EX. Broken card, just all around us, an insanely powerful draw support card. Why not include it in here? We have the bench space for it. Our bench usually looks like 2 Scovillain, maybe 3, 1 to 2 Ogerpon. We don't really need 2 all the time, but it's still nice to set up 2. Most of the time, just extra energy acceleration into play throughout the game. And setting up one of them as an attacker in the late game is still pretty nice, or even in the mid game, depending on what we're up against, how much energy they have on their Pokemon. And then the Rotom or the Cleffa, one of them is usually in play as well. So we got plenty of room for the Pheasantipity on the bench, so it joins the party. Insanely powerful draw power Pokemon. So that's our setup. That's how we're getting there. Our supporters, of course, we do have some gust effects in here as well in the form of the 2 bosses orders. Oh, actually, my final build, I thought this was my final build, but now looking at it and thinking about it, it's supposed to be 3 Ogerpon, and I was supposed to include, or my final build included, a counter catcher. So this is what my final build actually looks like. I was like, I know there's something missing here, and I was just going through it. I was like, wait, there's only supposed to be 3 Ogerpon in here. What? I thought I imported it correctly, but apparently there was an extra Ogerpon when there wasn't supposed to be. So 3 Ogerpon, which, like I said, sometimes we only need 1 in play, or we most of the time only need 1 in play, but sometimes we just put 2 in play because it helps us just more aggressively get through our deck. We can still do that with 3 of them. Very comfortable. We also don't need to accelerate them on the first turn of the game. That's another thing as well. So I did end up cutting it down to 3. We have a counter catcher in here as well. So 2 boss and a counter catcher for Gust. For the Pokemon search, I mentioned the Buddy Poffins. I mentioned the Nest Balls. We play 0 Ultra Balls. We don't play Ultra Ball. Sucks. I hate Ultra Ball. Whenever I don't have to play the card, I don't play it. We play 4 Bug Catching Set in here instead, and that's actually why we play 4 Scovillain EX, is because we don't play Ultra Balls. We don't play any guaranteed way to get these besides drawing into them or hitting them off the Bug Catching Set. So I went up to 4 just so we can more consistently hit them off the Bug Catching Set, because the Bug Catching Set looks at the top 7 cards of our deck, and then we take in any 2 in any combination of Grass Energy or Grass Pokemon we find there and put them into our hand. That's also why we don't play Earthen Vessel in here, because we have the Bug Catching Set to help us find energy. We don't need Vessel. This is like kind of like an all-in-one card. Doesn't guarantee anything, but with 10 energy and a 4/4 line of Scovillain and 3 Ogerpons, it's guaranteeing usually enough off of using it. But I pretty consistently would be like, I need energy, Arvin for Bug Catching Set, and I don't ever really whiff energy from the games I've played so far. Super Rod in here, a little bit of recovery, just a little bit, just the one of Super Rod here. For the tool cards, we are playing Arvin. So we have the 4 Seal Stone to combo with, set up for the Rotom. I'm not sold on any of these other 3. The only one I'm sold on actually is the Rigid Band. The Rigid Band increases the Scovillain's HP to effectively 290 HP, which is really effective up against all the Regidrago decks that are running around that are all playing Giratina V-Star. Not very many are playing Raging Bolt. Some are, but even if they are playing Raging Bolt, they would have to discard 5 energy to one-hit KO a Scovillain EX if it has a Rigid Band on it. So if you go up against Regidrago, put the Rigid Band on your first Scovillain ASAP. Stop the Tina one-hit KO, or make them work a little bit harder if they want a Raging Bolt one-hit KO. The other 2 tool cards, the Defiance Band, I like the idea of it because it does allow a Scovillain to one-hit KO a Charizard EX. We're not that aggressive against Charizard, so if they get the prize lead or eventually gain the prize lead, we can come back and hit them with a 1-hit KO with the Defiance Band, theoretically. That's why I got that in here for the potential in the Charizard matchup. Also, other things can come up as well, like we can hit harder with our Ursaluna if we want, get up to like 270, which honestly, I'm kind of drawing a blank on where that would. I guess KO and another Ursaluna could come up. We don't have to hit for 170 with Scovillain. Allows us to KO like Squawkabilly and Luminion possibly with the Defiance Band. And the last tool I have in here is the Handheld Fan, which I'm also not super sold on. The idea behind this was like kind of for the Charizard matchup as well. Or if we go up against Dragapult, we put this on the Scovillain. We attack them, discard the card from the hand in the top of the deck. If they attack into us, we get to move one of the energy attached to their active Pokemon to anywhere on their board. Yeah, not convinced on this either. So the tool slots are kind of up for whatever you think seems best or whatever you try out. I would definitely keep at least 1 Rigid Band, and I guess Regidrago is maybe so popular right now I'd go up to a 2nd Rigid Band. But honestly, an inclusion for the Raging Bolt matchup could be pretty good as well. That was another thought behind the Handheld Fan. They couldn't like save energy on their active Raging Bolt, so when we do Iono them or unfair stamp them, they have to Sada. They can't just be like, well, I'm going to go Raging Bolt here, knock out your Scovillain, you're going to hit me for 140, you're not going to KO me, and I left the fighting energy on my active Raging Bolt when I discarded my energy to take my knockout, so now all I need is to accelerate some energy with Ogerpon and attach a Lightning for turn, but because of the Handheld Fan, we could push one of those energy to their bench, and now they need the whole Sada combo to actually get the KO. And with that, we do play some counter stadiums here. I'm rocking 1 Pokemon League headquarters for the Raging Bolt matchup because it would require them to need another energy to pull off an attack on their turn, and 1 Temple of Sinnoh for the Lugia matchup. So I got both of these in here for those matchups. Just wanted some stadiums here. Bump Pokestop against Raging Bolt is also really, really good. And Jamming Tower, getting rid of Jamming Towers is kind of nice as well. Once again, these are a little bit up in the air as well because I haven't played enough games with the deck and enough matchups to really fully flesh out what I want these kind of more tech cards to be, the stadiums and the tool cards. So play around with that a little bit if you pick up this deck. But yeah, deck is sick, ton of fun. Let's jump into some action and I'll show y'all how to run it. Well, I guess it could be Lost Box. I'm kind of assuming it's Quad Thorns. I'm just going to play against Quad Thorns here. Pass. I could have actually benched both the Ogerpons, to be honest. Because I could get judged here, right? I probably should have benched both these. League HQ, I kind of want to hold, though. Sure. I'm not going to play the Super Rod for them, but it's funny. So I think I will throw this out now. Patch. That could cause him to whiff, which would be a big deal if I whiff. So I'm hoping to get the guy. How many cards went to the bottom of my deck there? Just Super Rod. So if I go play, I should play this first because I can grab 2 of these. This will increase my odds of this hitting. No. Well, I have to retreat, right? It's fine. That's fine. It sucks to like lose an energy attachment, to be honest, but now it's actually like awkward if they don't knock me out. But I guess I could just go attach here, pass, or attach here, Arven or something. I guess, does it ever make sense for us to play rescue board in here? Or the E-switches are effectively retreat cards for the Ogerpon. No, the Ogerpons, they can just retreat themselves, basically, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I didn't even see what they got there. Yeah, there's a stadium replacement. Yep. So I can Arven for... I can just go get... Man, it's actually interesting. Okay. So I can Arven for... I could get Nestball Rotom to guarantee to get the evolution, but I kind of want more than that if possible. Obviously. But that might just be the play here, to be honest. If Force Healstone's in there, I guess. Oh, our Crushing Hammers are really good against them. Is Rotom in here? I guess that's the question, right? It is. I mean, it probably makes the most sense. I just want to get a bug catching set, but all right, whatever. I guess it's like probably makes the most sense. Just guarantee it. Then what do we do? Okay. Chilling. I don't know if does Rigid Band matter? I guess Rigid Band actually matters in this matchup, right? Minus 30 is pretty big. But yeah, Rigid Band is huge. Okay. I'm not mad at those two discards. Because now they only hit me for... Ooh, okay. That's numbers. Oh, also the handheld fan could go hard in this matchup too. Yo, we discovered the counter to Quad Thorns. We maybe did it. This is it. This is the deck. Lock it in for Worlds. I'm down. Y'all down? We're all going to lock it in together. If y'all are in, I'm in. Did we already hand lock them? No, they used Arven here, right? No. Dude, that's such... I need that. But give it back. Please. That's so good for me. I didn't even realize how good it was for me until they were about to hit me. And I was like, oh, wait, shoot. This, like... Because now they're doing 140. Cringe. I guess we can still handheld. I only have a 2-card hand. I don't even want to Iono them here. Oh, the Temple top deck. Well, yeah, Ionoing them here is so bad. I think I just don't because the double turbo shut off. Well, do they have another energy in their hand though? But I could discard it, right? Like the 50-50 on me running them out of energy. What is that last card in their hand energy? It could be a supporter as well though because they played Arven. I don't need that much though. I don't need that much to actually set up another one here, so. How many decks are playing special energy right now? Is Enhanced Hammer worth considering? It could be, right? Yeah, is Enhanced Hammer ever worth considering? They did have the energy. This is unfortunate. Lugia and Thorns. Oh, they got their... Dude, this is so bad. No! They've just had everything. They had the vacuum. They got the E-Hammer heads. Not good. Well, I kind of got Iono now. It's only going from 2 to 3, though, so it's like +1 card. I have to sacrifice something as well here. Probably set up the Ogerpon, right? I have a Crushing Hammer, I guess. I can get rid of their double turbo. So, or Replacement Stadium doesn't get them there. All right, so I'm going to go for this. I'm actually going to play the Arven now, I think. Okay. We just need evolution energy. I kind of have to give them the Ogerpon, though. Pretty good hits. Because I have no way to retreat this. I don't play like a Rescue Board or anything. I don't think I should either. Like, I'm not teching for this matchup specifically, obviously. In case they judge me next turn. Is Baby Toadstool a good tech versus Raging Bolt? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's something you would want to have in play against that matchup if you can. Or so do I hold off on the Iono until they knock me out is the question. Or do I play it now? I kind of want to hold. I'm just going to hold. And I'm going to hope I get a Grass Energy off it. Because their 2-card hand isn't enough to start setting up another Iron Thorns. If I Iono them, it could be. They didn't boss this, which they would have done if they had a boss, right? All right. Now, my Iono does need to get me a Grass here, but we have pretty good odds. If it does, we handlock them. Ooh. Do I play the Unfair first? I mean, I still have 3 Iono in the deck. I think I go with the Unfair first. I'm okay with that. It's not a full handlock. I'm increasing my odds of doing stuff this turn. Not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I had a really good chance of... I had a really, really good chance of the other thing being better, to be honest. Okay. Of like Iono getting me an energy. I maybe still should have gone the Iono route, right? Because it still just traps them to their top deck. Yeah, I maybe should have still gone the Iono route. Is there like a 1 prize Pokemon that we could send into our active if we go first? I'm trying to like think of something that would be like worth sending up into our active. Tatsugiri? That would only be for like 1 turn. We could get Tatsugiri involved though. We could play Rescue Board and Tatsugiri. I do have like 4 Buddy Poffins in here that like are kind of useless. All right, there we go. Our first dub. Shape and Clef of Cyclizar have free retreat. I'm thinking like specifically for going first. So like turn 1 going first. Tatsugiri is like the only thing that's like super helpful. Clef Key? No, Clef Key's just on our side though, like our Rotom and stuff. So I want energy off this specifically. Dude, all right, chill out. Dude, if Rotom's prize as well, I'd be like, give me something, bro. 10. Counter catcher's prize. Okay. They open. I mean, Tatsu could be a lot of things, right? Yeah, Tatsu could be a lot. I don't know if I want to put the or Seal Stone in play or not. I'll go ahead and Teal Dance. I think I will just put it in play. I'm not going to use it, but don't need to use it. Dude, this hand is so weak. What the heck? It's just all Scovillains. Lost Box? Hey, you'd love to see it. A believer. Right, Disruption should be pretty effective against them, I would assume. We'll see. They play Vacuum, though. It'd be a shame if my Force Seal Stone was to get vacuumed here, I'm not gonna lie. They definitely play Vacuum. They definitely play Vacuum. I was really hoping for 2 energy off of this, but I mean, I'm not mad at our hand. If the only thing is like we might have to go Force Seal Stone for Iono. I'm hoping for a good enough top deck that can piece together the combo. We do have a lot of top decks that we could get. I could actually start with the Teal Dance on the active because it's like the same thing, right? The Teal Dance active is the same thing as not. So I could go draw for turn Teal Dance, and then we might have to commit to the Iono. Then we're looking for an energy and an E-switch. And I guess like maybe depending on the situation, Myriad Leaf Shower is just going to be a fine attack overall. We'll see. That was like a Rod and Palpad. I mean, Rod's not that big of a deal. 1 Rod usually ends up in the Lost Zone, to be honest. Ooh, but if they're Radzard, that's going to be tough. Hopefully they're not Radzard. Because dealing with Radiant Charizard sounds not good. They did get triple Comfy and have Tatsu in play. So that's like a lot of support if you're playing a Greninja build, to be honest. If you're playing a Greninja build, that's like a lot of Your bench is already kind of full up. Now that hurts. Now that one's pretty tough. It is. Oh no, dude! Please do not do it. Leave me alone. Leave the Caps kids alone. Don't do it to them, please. Leave them alone. No. Oh, this might be tragic. It's alright though. We could knock out the Greninja with this. Oh, that's a good sign. That they have to attach return to Comfy. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. They could still double gate us, but it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Does deck not have enough space for Manaphy? I mean, we do. Manaphy's just like not that. I mean, it would be good against Regidrago, I guess. But even then, I don't know if I'm that scared of Regidrago like sniping all my. Because they discard all their energy. No, I'd probably still want it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not really concerned. There's not enough sniping in the format where I think I'm concerned with it. Also, I would hate the idea of building my bench out towards that, but it wouldn't be that bad. I guess I could go like Ogerpon, Double Kid, Manaphy, Rotom. It would, yeah, that would be. Actually, our bench would be comfortable like that. To be honest, our bench would be pretty comfortable like that. Looking at 5. They don't have a tool or stadium in play, so even if they got a vacuum, although them vacuum my 4 Seal Stone would already be pretty annoying. Rabska? No, Rabska's too slow. Okay. With the Teal Dance. Pretty good. But Arven, the Iono's just the better play here, because I could go Arven for this, but that's like not even, doesn't even guarantee. I guess I could just get the energy, but that still leaves him with a huge hand. I think it's always better just to go Iono here. The chance that I don't get an energy is just too low. Like, oh, he's almost gonna be safe. Should accelerate one more here, I think. I got the E-switch to work with, so just gonna hold on to that for now. There we go. This is what we want. This is where we want to be. 140, mill 2. All right, water energies, whatever. Manaphy, obviously, probably the worst card in their hand, but the energy mill, hey, not bad. We'll take it. One of the kids out of the prize cards. We're chilling. Maybe put a judge for early game disruption in the deck. I think if our opponent doesn't draw a prize card and we just get to attack first, I think I'm just comfortable with that. And if they do draw a prize card first, then we have Arven for unfair, or just like find unfair. So I'm pretty content with just Ionos and unfair. Either we're attacking first. In that case, I think I'm not too concerned with like having to hard lock them with like a judge. And then if they get the first prize card, then we have unfair stamp to match that for some early game disruption. Not too concerned about it, I don't think. The Pokemon that's probably the most annoying that could come out on their side would be like Ursaluna, right? But yeah, I mean, once they start drawing prize cards, we can just like Iono or unfair, and then just continue to hand lock them. It should be good. How does Scovillain work on a normal game in person? You just choose one card on your opponent's deck without looking. Scovillain discards the top deck and a random card from their hand. So your opponent would just like shuffle their hand or not shuffle their hand and just offer their hand up to you upside down, and you just pick a card. So you just pick a card from your opponent's hand. You don't look at it, but just like, yeah, they can shuffle it or not shuffle it, and then you would pick a card after that. Do they actually have Punch with Ursaluna here? That's actually kind of scary. Maybe not. Maybe it's just on the bench. Are they just a nest ball for it? Dude, let's go. Tatsu. I'd love to see Tatsu. I'd love to see him work out. Even though it's for my opponent. I'm down for it. I'm here for it. Interesting. Super Rod before. They are at 7. Are they going to play a couple? Oh, I think they are going to double gate here. Yeah, so they can punch with this, and then they can Sableye later and clean up, which is kind of scary, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. But I think it will be fine. Like they still need to get to 6 prize cards. Also, they have 4 energy on this. Can I actually just get up there and 120? We could. But retreating this is tough because it has 2 retreat costs. So I don't really want to retreat it. I think it's fine. I guess they could counter catch it this turn and like KO my Rotom or something, or an Ogerpon. I said probably go for an Ogerpon actually, but then this is still set up, so I'm okay with that. Although maybe that means I should have E-switched from here to here, to be honest, because they could like, oh, they could Prime Catcher still too. So now they're down 3 Super Rod and 2 Gate. I'm still feeling pretty good about this one. Like they've just like used all their resources themselves. What about a Kingdra with the Iono ability? That's just too much. It's just too much. Trying to fit, I don't know, a 1/1/1 Kingdra line or a 1/1 Kingdra line into a deck just sounds too difficult. Damn, bro, the fish is carrying out here. What the heck? And they got the board on it? Like, what the I guess that would be... for Lost on decks, that could be a reason to play a Vacuum. Oh, they are going to do that. It's going to remove my Ogerpon. That doesn't get him any closer to getting through my Scovillain, though. So I don't know if I don't know if this is that big of a deal. I can also unfair stamp them this turn. Just go unfair stamp punch. Arvin for unfair. That seems like the play, right? But I probably should have E-switched this energy off because there was a possibility it just got KO'd this turn. Yeah, saving my unfair probably doesn't make any sense, right? We can just Iono later as the game progresses. Will I ever need a 3rd Scovillain? It'd be nice because it'd be like something to do as I go, I guess. Benching it just doesn't hurt me, so I think I'm going to bench it. Get the Dippity. Would I rather play an I think you just want unfair here, right? I just want unfair. I don't know what you want to do, but I want to do it. Unfair, and then which tool card? Should reduce the damage I take moving air. I mean, none of them do very much. Should save Defiance for later. Maybe just a Rigid Band. Sure. Rigid. Dude, Pheasantipity is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Like, Pheasantipity is actually crazy. I did not think it would feel this good as a card, but this card is just disgusting. Ooh, this could be good at this point, right? What have they gone through? They still have a lot of Pokestops left if they play them, which I imagine they do. Maybe I should save this for later to combo with an Iono? It would currently affect the Ursaluna if they could just switch retreat, though, right? So I'd maybe want them to commit more to the Ursaluna or just not be able to get there. Sure. No. All right, the Water Energy is fine because now they can't concealed cards. Poffin is terrible. I mean, they could just have 2 bad cards in the hand, so probably it isn't as bad as I'm making it out to be. If they have to hard retreat this Ursaluna, I'm pretty sure we just win though. There's no way they're gonna be able to make a comeback if they have to hard retreat this thing. I can boss KO it next turn as well. So then I have to recover it, and they can't just use it after I've drawn some more prize cards. Wait, that's not enough though. They can't attack twice. Wait, this is actually just throwing. Wait, does it make a difference though? They still have to hard retreat no matter what, right? So I guess it's not throwing, but they can't just attack again. The way they play sequence that makes me think that they were like, oh, I can just attack again. You can't. Yeah, they're definitely cooked. They're definitely cooked. Maybe we should include Manaphy, to be honest. Maybe we should play Manaphy in here to protect our kids in the early game. The pause too. Yeah, the pause is what. Yep, there we go. The pause is what makes you think they thought they're like, okay, wait, I can't attack because of the stadium. Okay, if I bump the stadium, I can attack. Went to the Comfey instead of the Tatsugiri, huh? Yeah, they only have 1 Super Rod left at this point, so I feel like boss KO on this before they get to utilize it. Well, actually, how many energy do they have left? 4, 5, 6. That's 7 now. Yeah, I'm removing. Yeah, I should just boss KO the Ursaluna for sure, right? Makes the most sense to me. The other thing would have been to maybe KO the Tatsugiri so they can't find a supporter to like replenish. Oh, let's go. I mean, they do have one more Colress left. They do have one Colress left, but... Right? I believe so. Yeah, and I did go to 3, so if they play Roxanne, they could also find Roxanne here. But I'll take the Colress Mill. Is still pretty funny. I feel like removing that from play as a threat makes too much sense. For how low on resources they are, like they have one Super Rod left. I don't think they have enough resources to close out this game. We'll see. Oh, all right. I guess they're just stacking them up over there. I don't think it matters though. The resources are just all gone. They have no resources left. Does not exist. Damn, they got supporters over there though, that's for sure. All right, Sableye is a thing, but I'm not too scared of it. They can put 120 somewhere. Then I just come back to the act, or I just hit him again. I assume it's gonna make its way. It's gonna probably make its way into one of my bench Pokemon. All right. I guess they. All right. So let me just theorize their win condition here, so we know what we're up against. They Lost Mind. Then I knock out. Then they Super Rod back Ursaluna Sableye energies. Ursaluna Sableye energy, and they Lost Mine again, and then they Ursaluna. But that means my active also has to be KOable by Ursaluna, or they have to have boss. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. They're gonna dump it all there, or putting 2 on this one. Yeah, they're gonna go for an Ursaluna. Oh wait, this one has a rigid band though. Do I Iono this turn? I want an Iono next turn though, is the thing as well. I have a lot of Ionos left, so I could do this Iono. A 5 card, it makes it 4 cards. Sure, let's Iono. But they do have a win condition. It's not an Iono. Yeah, we're still milling though. If we get the Super Rod, we win. If we get the Super Rod off the discards, we win. Gate, that's fine. All right, those aren't that good. That's not that good. That's not that good. Oh! What does it say again? If any Pokemon knocked out during... Oh, so, but if they Sableye KO this, we do get a draw 3 with the Dippity. That's something. That's something. So now they go Sableye knockout, 9 here. But they still can't get through this thing. So they still have to win with like Boss Ursaluna or Countercatcher Ursaluna. So it's got to be Sableye this turn. Oh, they're guaranteed the hassle off this thing as well. Oh no. So the hassle's guaranteed to play for the Sableye, and then they need to find the Ursaluna play. I assume that's going to be the lineup they take here. We'll see. United Wings is almost fixed, but now it is the 2 Ditto only. Are you sure? I put 1 Ditto in play the other day and my game bugged out as United Wings. Has there been a patch since then? Like on release day. On release day, that happened to me. Tatsu is broken. Tatsu's insane. Such a broken card. Oh my, it's happening! No! So I need to find an Iono this turn. I need a Dippity into Iono. And I mill their Ursaluna. The squad's back. Whenever you bench Ditto, it bugs. Yeah, that's what was happening to me. Dude, we keep getting so close every single game and then we lose. Oh, they're just gonna put Ursaluna in play. Interesting. Do they have access to the Psychic Energy? Oh, they don't. So they need a Switch and a Psychic here. There goes a Pokestop. How many energy do they have left? Or switch cards? They're down. Hey, let me count some of this stuff. 6 energy, 7 energy gone. 2 switch. 5 switch. 1, 2. What if I just boss up the Ursaluna? I think I can do. I think boss Ursaluna wins the game, right? They have to KO Rotom here as well. I can't counter catcher this turn, so it has to be boss. Is boss on the bottom of my deck? Where did my Iono place the card? I don't think they have energy left. They have 1 here, 2 here. They have 8 energy gone. They don't play any more energy, right? They're down 5, 6, 7, 8 switch cards. Oh, they could vacuum this still, I guess, right? They probably have a vacuum left. There's 1 vacuum here. 2 vacuums. All right. Dippity first. If I knock this out, it gives them the bear for free, and then they win with Gust. Steel Dance to draw. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Wait, no, 7, 8, 9. Just attack, trap, Sableye, but then they attack with Sableye. That would give me another turn to draw into it, I guess. All right, let me think for a second. When I played the Iono, I didn't get rid of a grass energy. Okay. No hits. Oh, bind Sableye and then mill for the win. Bind Sableye and then mill for the win. Oh, yeah. Oh, genius. Should I get this Cleffa anyways? Sure. I don't care if they KO Cleffa, because then it turns on my counter catcher. Yeah, trap it in the active. Oh, I could have got Super Rod first to recover energy and then drawn into them. I should have done that first then. All right. Chili Snapper bind. Let's get him. All right, we got him. We got him now. Chili Snapper bind. Lock him up. Next turn, mill the last card in their deck. Did I try and get boss? I did. I guess last boss is prize though. Did we do it? They got it? They shouldn't have anything though. They're down 4 Super Rod. No! Wait, I just put 2 energy back in the deck. Oh no! So now I need to draw an energy. No, dude, I threw. Cause I could have held energy in hand. I definitely threw. I could have held energy in hand, or I could have Super Rodded before I used bug catching set. And then I had an out. But now I could whiff. Now I could whiff. No. But it didn't have to be this way. I definitely threw. Because what I should have done is go Arven for Super Rod before bug catching set. Super Rod the energy, then bug catching set. Very deep in thought here on this one. Is Swift energy still in format? You mean Jet energy? Yes. Energy still in format. Sag didn't hold energy. Well, I think what's correct. No, maybe I should have just always held energy there. I think I should have just always held energy because this was always the play, right? Based on the information we had, this was always the play. So I should have just always held energy to make sure I could retreat or attack with anything, right? Yeah, because once I actually got full information, I should have never just even done this. I was like, oh, we always just chili bind and then we win. We always chili bind and then we win. Mill and pass wins, no need for gust. Well, no, I can't mill. I couldn't mill in that scenario. Are you talking about like coming up? Last turn I couldn't mill because then I made this thing be able to attack for free and I couldn't allow that. Although I could have milled the gust, I guess. No, yeah, because they wouldn't be able to KO my active. All right, here we go. This is it. Come on, one time. Yes, yes, saved. Saved. Let's go. Oh my gosh, they had a vacuum left too, so they could have vacuumed my tool card and knocked out the active one. I said everything left, bro. What the heck? Yeah, there was my boss. It would have been best if I could have gone boss the Ursaluna and then also mill on that last turn. That would have been ideal, because then I could have milled the cards I wanted. Okay, what are we up against here? Does this change how I want to approach this? Kind of. I don't know. This doesn't tell me that much, right? I mean, it feels like it's some kind of control deck, right? I'm just gonna pass. I could bench this, but I don't want that to get stuck. All right, it is stall. I don't play. I actually don't play a way to hit Mimikyu besides the playful kick. But I guess I'm always milling their deck though, so I don't really care, right? Well, yeah. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I'm always milling their deck. I'm always milling their deck. I'm cooking them. Oh, that's so good for me. What the heck? I should get rid of things that they can potentially trap in the active? Okay. They can still catch my Rotom, my Pheasantipity, or my Cleffa, though. Oh, I do burn with the first attack, yeah. Iono's one less card in hand, but they use Zerosic on the first turn, which makes you think that their supporters in their current hand are probably of not very high quality. So I'm just gonna do this. Also, I don't have anything that can be invitationed in my current hand, so. Also, I don't mind. Okay. I don't think this plays Lax. My opponent? What are they playing then? So I play 10 energies. It could be 2, 2, 2, and then like 3. So everything could be able to attack. No, it is stall. That's what I thought it was going to be. I was like, this is definitely just going to be stall, right? It is stall. It is stall. Yeah, I didn't want to Iono them because like there's no way if they had like if they had an Arven in hand, they're never playing Zerosic there. It's too slow. Yeah, they're never playing Zerosic there if they had an Arven in hand. So if I play Iono, they saw 3 random cards off Rotom to help find a useful supporter for setup. Iono is 6, so like it makes sense to not Iono there. I'm pretty sure. I'm just trying to prevent them from setting up as long as I possibly can, and then we go from there. Now. Okay, that's annoying. I would like to have kept my Super Rod, so that's unfortunate. But not the end of the world. We can probably work with it. Once again, they chose not to play an Arven, even if they had it. I don't know if that for sure means they don't have an Arven in hand, or if they're just comfortable with the Eerie. But I don't think I want to Iono again. Once again, I don't think I want to Iono. I'm going to evolve these. And then just do this. I guess I didn't need to evolve those, did I? Did I need to evolve these? I said didn't need to. But if they play Iono next turn, I'd like to have them evolved, because otherwise they could bring up one of these and Iono me, and then it's like I'm that much further away from two-headed crushing again. So I guess I'm fine with it overall, to be honest. I think this matchup is fine for us. I don't know. They could just like, they can still just trap Cleffa, Ursaluna, Pheasantipity. Like, there's so many things they can trap still. There's so many things they can trap. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem that good for us. One of Zoroark might go hard in this match. One of Zoroark would be really good in this matchup for sure. I don't know if that would be the inclusion though. Okay, once again, just pennied, just chilled, no counter catcher. So once again, I think I'm just gonna, doesn't matter, but we mill 2 cards. So this is like, we win if we use this over and over. Rushing Hammer. All right. Can't we burn Mimikyu? We can, but I think it's better to mill 2 cards. I think it's always better to mill 2 cards than to burn them. I need to get energies on these though. So now I have to play the Iono. Now I have to play the Iono. The thing is, I don't play Ultra Balls either, so I can never Ultra Ball away. We basically just have to hope the Flute Swift, right? Like, I can never Ultra Ball away my Cleffa. I can never fully fill my bench, because if I fully fill my bench, I can't attack with everything. Yeah. If you mill a Pidgeot, you can just win with deck out. I can win with deck out even if I don't mill a Pidgeot. Milling the Pidgeot has nothing to do with winning with deck out. I mean, imagine now having a Pidgeot V. That still just doesn't matter. It just doesn't even, that doesn't matter at all. Am I going to seal here? No, because if I seal here, then I put Rotom in play and I lose. Yeah, Pidgeot has nothing to do with me winning through milling. Neither does me milling their Pidgeot. Pidgeot's just not relevant. A good force Sealstone use? Oh, you mean if I had Pidgeot? I see what you're saying. Sure, yeah. I can take the kid and then Iono to the bottom of the deck, right? Attach. Now I'll play the Iono, I think, because I could draw an E-switch and be attacking again, which I think I would want to be able to do if possible. Just too good. I'm just too good. We're milling. We're milling. And if not, I guess I could hit him with that the Chili Snapper Bind. All right. I mean, that's kind of whatever. Pidgeot in here? I did have a Pidgeot at one point, but I cut it. Yeah, if we really want to beat this matchup, we would need like another tech card. We would need a little bit more. We would have to play like... what would we need to play? If we really want to beat this matchup, we'd have to play something like... Penny or Turo or Spiritomb, or someone else mentioned a card that'd be pretty good in this matchup as well. But we would need a little bit more. This is not quite enough. Yeah, we need a little bit more. I'm telling you, Baby Scovillain goes hard. I'll read it. I don't actually know what the card does. I mean, we play all the stuff to set up any Scovillain, so we may as well. We might end up including a different one. Penny, sure. I don't care about Penny. Oh, they have 4 Sealstone left as well, though. Oh, they're gonna counter catch or something now. They're gonna counter catch my Ogerpon. And my hand is dead. So I have boss plus retreat though. If I just get an energy, I can boss retreat, boss Rotom retreat, punch it. They are down 3 pennies right now, so they might not be able to penny the Rotom back up. That's not what we're looking for. What's on the bottom of my deck? I played the Iono. None of that's any good. In turn. Oh boy. Now this is getting bad. Because now they get the turns. Now they're like, okay, now they can play Invitation or play Eerie or play Misfortune Sisters, which is pretty annoying as well. I guess it gets rid of E-switches and stuff. Just a nest ball this time around. I take a deep breath every time. Okay. They have 1 flute left if it's not prized. So that's the only other way they could... Well, they have Invitation. But I have some slight control around Invitation, I guess. Honestly, I just want to go for the bug. I just want to see multiple energy if possible. I could just go for just an E-switch, but I'm just going to get counter catchered again. This is a really good shot of hitting an energy. Steel Dance. I could have just E-switched. Oh no, with E-switch wouldn't matter until next turn anyways, because I have to wait for boss anyways. So I could have got E-switch, but no, though. The other thing always makes more sense. The other thing always makes way more sense. Oh, I guess I could have waited a turn on it though. I forgot about their crushing hammers. Or like if I put it here as well, they might bring up this one. So maybe I should have waited. I should have waited on the energy. I should have got the bug catching set off Arvin and then passed. And then this turn played it combo with boss. So I definitely messed up there. No. Getting their pal pad value. I gotta get aggressive again. Back to the Millen. Back to Millen. Back to Schmillen. Alright. I don't think I commit the energy yet. One way or another. We just back to Millen. Arvin. Sure. Arvin's like the worst card to get at this point. They're fully set up. They have a huge hand, like no cards left in deck. Arvin, yeah, Arvin's terrible. Literally almost any other card's better than Arvin. Not any other card, but there's a lot of other cards that are obviously better. Alright, well, they're going in with Forest. They have 2 counter catchers left and boss potentially. Obviously, they can pal pad boss like infinitely. They don't have a counter catcher here. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Always unlucky. I'm getting rid of my super rod as well was like pretty bad. Now we just have to start attacking with this. I need to find the energy to do that. I'm not gonna put this one down yet. If I throw a second energy here, that might bring up this. So I'm just gonna wait. Dude, this is just cringe. Dude, cringe. I play 10. If I put 3, so E-switches have to get involved at some point as well. Are they gonna get heads here and just gonna recover freaking crushing hammers? Bodied. Get out of here. You're bullshit. Iono's also pretty good here because it disrupts like their huge hand. All right, this first. Cause I might be able to like double E-switch up to be honest. I think I just wait on this. I don't know how many energy are prized as well. There could still be some energy prized here, which makes things tough. Dude, if I just hadn't put these down, for the way this game actually played out and developed, if I just didn't put these in play, well, maybe they would have been found off flutes anyway, so I mean, it's like not that big of a deal. But how many energy do I even have left? I can play the Poffin next turn and literally just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I have 2 E-switch in deck, so I prize an E-switch at the very least. What are we looking at? 2 and 2 E-switch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's gonna be tough. We definitely Iono here though, I think. Maybe not. I guess they weren't doing anything. But eventually their hand will start to combo together, right? Alright, we'll hit him again with it next turn, I guess. We just gotta get closer to our energy. Gotta get closer to the energy. Yeah, if they didn't rip my super rod, I'd be... Dude, fudge. I need to be milling out here. Or attacking. I need to be KOing or... I need to do something. We gotta do something here. It feels like it's gonna be too tough now. It feels like it's gonna be too tough. And what are they down? 3 counter catcher. Also, like, prizes could get involved. They could have prized boss or... I think we just Iono here. It does give them the cards they just shuffled back to the deck, but like I just need a cycle. Come on, give me E-switch or energy one time. Don't let me down here. Alright. Hopefully we top deck it. I just want to put the pressure on. Oh no, my nest ball. Oh yeah, Zerosic was the other card someone brought up for this match. I don't think Zerosic does enough. I still don't think Zerosic does enough. I can just E-switch off of this one. I don't know. I guess these ones can always burn. So I could attach my last grass energy here and I can always burn them at least. We got the burn potential. Look out. Always hit him with the burn. Yeah, theoretically, if I knew what I was up against, I could have gone solo Capsicid. And then if their flute, there would be 2 more Pokemon in my deck for their flutes to have hit, of course, but maybe they whiff. I don't know. At this point, I'm just going to assume their Erica's Invitation is prized, because there's been a lot of times where they should have used it and then chose not to. Like open turns where it would have been better than other things they had played. Of course, they could have just like not found it up to this point, I guess, but I'm not sure. They kind of whiffed every flute too. They did, yeah. No, you can't do that. I have 1 energy, 1 E-switch left. I should top back one of them here so I can start pressuring with the Chili Snapper Bind. Never mind. All right, we'll top back next turn. Chili Snapper Bind on the way. Just all really only play 1 Erica's. From what I've seen, most builds only are down to 1 now, yeah. That is not the Chili Snapper Bind. Should I play Lugia or Regidrago for tonight's league challenge? Honestly, they're both good choices. Depends what if you have like a read on the local meta at all. Do they just go for the loop here and recover Palpad? Maybe. Depends on what their hand is, I guess. I know there's one opponent who's Pidgeot Control, another one who plays Raging Bolt a ton. I go with Lugia. Lugia beats both those decks. Favored into both those matchups. Are we just cooked here? What'd they do? Recover Palpad, use Palpad? Is that what happened? Palpad, use Palpad. Now they got this. Play this. Recover 2. Well, maybe they go like Penny Boss Silene here. You still want the boss because you want to be able to boss up the next Scovillain. Once this one gets 2 energy, I want to boss up the next one. But I mean, if I can like mill in 2 turns from now, I should always mill their good card. I could win, right? If their prize cards are 4th counter catcher. If their prize cards are like 4th counter catcher, Erica's Invitation or something. Maybe I should have E-switched up and Chili. I should have Chili Snapper bound, right? I already found the Silene again. Gonna get another Palpad. I assume. Yeah. I already knew. You can see what you draw before you draw it. Now I'm just gonna hit him with the Chili. Chili Snapper Bind. Because now they'll take 20 damage, which means I knock them out, which means I can get the last E-switch off the prize cards and then attack with another thing. They stay healing. There's so many good cards in their deck now, though. It's like it's gonna be impossible to stop their top. Well, if they top like pennies, I don't care. I'll eventually make their hand 0 cards as well, right? If they have to play, like, okay, this is actually when, like, please give me the energy, please, come on. If I get the energy, I think this is actually winnable. I think it's actually winnable if I get the energy. I gotta start milling. Like I like if they're eventually their deck can just become broken. Oh, I didn't Chili Snapper Bind. It didn't really matter. The extra damage doesn't really matter, but it's already at the 20. The 20 is what matters. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Is that worth it? If they find boss, they would just boss it. The boss is in their deck. They have 1 Pokegear left. If they find boss, I like lose anyways. So I feel like I should just do it. Screw it. We just have to hope to mill the boss. Imagine there's no energy this whole time. I just forgot. Kind of irrelevant. They play 2? Oh no, did they recover it at some point? They also might have 4th counter catcher left. I'm also playing off the idea that I think their 4th counter catcher is prized. Now I just need to catch their boss. Now I need to catch their boss. If you mill their boss, they have Palpate and Silene though. Yeah, I mean they can recover it, but I can keep milling it. Like I just need to keep milling their cards. I can stop them from ever getting access to boss. Like theoretically, I can always prevent them from getting access to boss. just comes down to what they top deck and what I mill. Boss one time, boss one time. Oh, the cape's not bad though. The cape sucks. I need boss is the only thing that matters. I just need to mill the boss. If I get the boss. Dude, give me the boss. Come on. Boss, give me the boss. 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 Penny, I don't really care about. No, that's not the boss. Dude. Give me the boss. Give me the boss. Give me the boss. Oh, Pokegear would have found boss. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. I'm down. I'm fine with that. That I'm fine with. One and 8 on the boss top deck. That's their last gear too. That was their last gear. So it literally just comes down to this ball. Unless there is a counter catcher left, and then they can win with that, obviously. Okay. So whatever they put on top, I mill. But depending on what they take, I could just pass. So they have to put a good card on top. So they have to put basically like put Pokegear on top. Then I mill their Pokegear. I put Pokegear, yeah. I drew Iono. No, I don't ever play the Iono though. So I mill their Pokegear, and then they're hoping the next card is the boss. No boss, please do not be boss. Holy, okay. Sure. That is funny though. That is funny. Okay, but actually on this next attack, I mill 2 more. If they play boss, I mill 2 more cards, and if they play boss, I can Iono to win. What are they going to stretch her for here? Mimikyu? You also have to be careful with prize cards as well, I guess. They did get Mimikyu. Like, well, shoot, I can't lose. But now if they... Now boss doesn't win them the game if Mimikyu's in their active. I could Iono. Draw 6, 2 left. No. So I do this first still. And then I have Iono to win next turn, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Even at the top deck boss here, I win. Let's go. Yeah, now I can boss retreat as well. That's a dub. Let's get it. Bro, you love the dub. Let's go. Against Mill. Specifically Mill. Dude, why? Why am I playing against so many Iron Thorns decks? Like, what the heck? Like, why? Bruh. Pretty cool. Come on, man. If I just don't take... No, it won't take it for me because it doesn't know. Whatever. Why is Thorns so popular? I mean, I don't think it is. We just keep hitting them. I don't know. I guess it beats Lugia and Drago, and it's honestly from what I've seen, its Raging Ball matchup doesn't seem terrible. Yeah, the Raging Ball matchup doesn't seem terrible. And you beat Lugia and Drago, so it's not bad. It's pretty good. Okay, well they whiffed the turn 2 attack. What do we got? Cooking. Get the kids out here. This is where it'd be good to have that Tatsu. I think we got to get something involved, right? I mean, I already play Rotom, but I guess we could play Cleffa instead of Rotom, but Rotom's good for when we go first as well. I mean, I should just evolve this because I should go evolve, attach, just because they play Judge and stupid stuff like that, so. Volbeat. But the problem with Volbeat is it needs an energy, right? I don't want to play anything that needs an energy. Yeah, I don't want to play anything that needs an energy. Do they have the Gust Punch would be unfortunate for us, but because if I go first, it's pretty unlikely I'll be able to pull off something like a Volbeat or something like that. I forget what Volbeat does. I think we should do like Cleffa and Tatsu or something. That's cringe. We should do like Cleffa and Tatsu for sure. This is so annoying. This is like so bad for us. Maybe I shouldn't put the tool down yet, because now the tool is getting nullified here. Oh, no, wait, they don't have a tool for this one, though, so it's only going to do 110. Okay, so we're actually... Well, no, but they can find a vacuum next turn, I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's actually good for me. Well, now I have to make the guess. Now I have to make the guess on... Well, no, but they're trapped in the active with this one. 110, 140, they whiff. Okay. So I attack this, I move... Yeah, that lets me conserve energy. The fan is actually good for me here. I just don't know if I should attach this energy active. I just don't have to now, though. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm down. But do they get to move it or do I get to move it? Oh, they get to move it? Oh, okay, it's not as good for me as I thought. I don't mind this being here either, though. This can become an attacker eventually. I guess that means benching the Ogerpons feels kind of... Yeah, I guess me benching the Ogerpons feels bad then, I guess. Oh, well. Why is your game doing that? I don't know. Maybe I need to do a reset. Dude, why are we only playing against Iron Thorns? Alright, it's fine. Benching one is fine. Yeah, maybe I should. I didn't think about handheld fan being like a factor. Do they have to move the energy here? Oh, what do we get? What do we get? Money! Ooh, that's actually a big one. That's one less attacker we might have to go through. Oh, because they play... Oh, but they play Prime. Never mind. Because I was thinking about Legacy Energy. But they don't play Legacy Energy, so it doesn't actually matter that much. I got excited there, though. Alright, good hits, good hits. That's money. Oh, I guess no, I can E-switch these off later still, though. So it's still not bad, yeah. My settings, do I have the additional effects turned on? I don't know, I'll check after this, I guess. Oh no, my nest ball. I mean, they can just whiff the fourth one. That's true, they might just not be able to find the fourth one. I can send up Ogerpon. Honestly, I could attach to Ogerpon, so if I just hit an E-switch and I'm swinging. There's more, I think there's a higher chance that I hit an E-switch than I hit a Scovillain, right? How do you beat Regidrago? What do you mean? How do we lose to Regidrago? Honestly, if we go second, they're probably just gonna body the kids, but... So I think attach active has got to be the better play here. No, I should attach bench. No. I could attach bench, retreat, E-switch off. Alright, I like attach bench more. I'm actually not sure if that's better, though. I actually do have... Well, I don't know. I got neither. What did I put on the bottom of my deck? Just a grass energy. This guarantees something in the higher part of the deck that I could get. So I'm just gonna grab this because I have my Force Seal Stone. Okay. Should I retreat to a kid now? Probably not, right? I'm just gonna wait. Probably retreat to this kid next turn though. Oh, well, maybe I should have done it this turn. No, I'll let them punch it once. Well, I have an energy in hand. I can attach here next turn, retreat, punch them, right? Yeah. they gonna go after the kid? What are they gonna go after here? For a second, I don't think they knew. So do I attach, punch, or do I just retreat? Oh, I would need 4 energy to punch. I see what you're saying. Nah, we're chilling. We're always top decking. You fools. You fools. We're always set up to go. 140. Ooh, and we got their Poke Gear too. Let's go. I think it was still correct to play the stadium. Well, I don't know. They play a lot of energy. Maybe it wasn't correct. What I'm thinking about, because it's pretty unlikely it stops them, right? It is pretty unlikely that it actually stops them. Crushy, chill. No, dude, you bitch. All right, give me that top deck E switch. The GTE does mean that they are not 2-hit KOing us currently. Okay, so yeah, we survive for another turn. I just have to not put Sinnoh in play. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. I'll probably just grab just the grass, right? Because I could get like a bug catching set or something, but I don't think it's worth risking. Let me just punch him. Oh wait, we win. Yeah, I forgot we were knocking him out. Got him. I completely forgot we were knocking him out. I could have got an E-switch there.